When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Powell with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. On the run from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So UTSA's offense has the ball first today. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's...
There he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Got it in the middle. It's Orlando. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted in the first drive. In for the pick.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hairs on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
We'll send the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Owls really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Surging forward on the sneak. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Roadrunners! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside kick. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. using the quick game. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's complete. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires a strike. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it away? Couldn't have done that better.
Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Completes the shuffle pass. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. And it's no good. He missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6.
And that kind of tells you how the season's gone for this squad. Just whether it's the offense, whether it's the defense, now it's the special teams, missing a makeable kick. It's been that kind of year.
And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. A little screen to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got a little space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot of...
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Making side adjustments here. From the gun. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they... Breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Working on the right. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And here they come again. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. He wants to throw it again. Under fire. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
But here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the offense all of a sudden, because you've had success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does that carry over and make you feel like going for it here?
Makes the grab plenty for the first down. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Roadrunners are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. Trying to get it in. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to... And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UTSA.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll keep it himself. At the 35, he's loose. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Owls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Florida Atlantic trying to punch it in from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got the back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Taking it the other way. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Quick tempo here for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time. Being in...
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton.
And the Roadrunners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Owls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air on first down. On target to the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Defense wants to bring the heat. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fakes to grab. Pickup of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Running behind that left side. Trying to take it back. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. Wide open downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, the ground game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. And the Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. Powers through the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. The play-action fake. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread-and-butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Got him downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him.
There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Roadrunners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with the score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense, Jesse, has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead.
Breaks into the open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oaks. The offense lining up for a first down play. Let's go! Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Breeze. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Orlando. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna swing it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Orlando. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Got his man on the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. Finds a little space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Roadrunner. The rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off play action on first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Leon. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Banks. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it on the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They'll run play action. Throws toward the end zone. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Bringing the heat. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Turning it on. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and